everybody, Krista here, and this is my second month of having LinkedIn Live, so I'm really excited to be here with you. And today I want to talk about something that's been really bugging me. So, as you guys who know me would know, I've been doing marketing for 20 years, and a lot of people seem to think that marketing equals social media. And when I service clients, what do you think their biggest question is to me? Their biggest question is, how do I gain more followers on social media? And this is like the hot $1 million question. It also happens to be the biggest selling point of many marketing agencies, where they say, we can grow your account, we can get you more popular, right? And I am here today to tell you how sick I am of this, because social media popularity does not put money into your bank account. I know, isn't it crazy? You guys, I'm not going to lie to you, am I? Right? If you work with me, you will, or you know me personally, you will know that I am not a liar. I tell it to you straight. If there was a miracle that this was different, I would tell you, okay? So what do I mean? What I want you to know, and this is the honest God truth, is that I've personally known or professionally worked with people who had a very large following who were broke. Yes, truth. And why? I mean, I'm not smiling because I don't want them to be broke. I'm smiling because everyone else from the outside thinks that they must be rich. And I want you to know that this is the biggest myth and the biggest lie and the biggest scam right now online, is that just because you have a big following, you have a big monetary gain. No, no, no. Okay. So some of you might be saying, oh, that's not quite true. I know people who make money here on the platform. Yes, yes, they do. But why do they make money on the platform? I know people who have very few followers who make 10 times more money than people with very many followers, because there's a secret behind all of this that I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not holding anything back. Good morning, Bob. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And guys, if I don't get to your comments, know that I had to go to my phone today because the internet is down in my whole mountain neighborhood. Yes, as you can see, my beautiful log cabin. It's always trying to screw with me, karma, right? So I'm on my phone using my cellular data, which I have unlimited, to talk to you today. So the comments are a little bit hard to check, but I would not miss this for the world, because I really want you guys to succeed online. And I see so many people spending massive amounts of time, energy, and often money trying to grow their social media accounts. And I'm here to tell you to stop. Just stop doing that. Because psychologically, you think you're doing something, but you're not. And you know how I know? Your bank account is speaking to me. Your bank account is calling me and saying, hey, we we're not getting this isn't dollar to dollar here, right? It's not follower dollar. And why is that? So today I'm going to dispel the myth, explain to you. So please bear with me, because I need you to understand this, so that other people who are going to sell you on services saying, don't listen to her, just hire me as your lead gen person and you'll be rich, you'll know that this is fake and this is snake oil. Okay. And I'll tell you what to do instead if you stick around. In the meantime, drop me any questions. I'm live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and on LinkedIn. What's wrong, honey? So please drop me a line and tell me any of your burning questions about growing your social media account, about making money using social media, etc. So let's start with the very logical yet overlooked fact. The fact is that you don't own your following. So I mean, tomorrow, if any of these platforms go down, you've got all your eggs in one basket. You're making a huge mistake. So you should not be becoming dependent ever on any platform. I mean, even now, guys, I'm live on 3 different platforms. So, yes, I know you're going to tell me you all have your favorite platform, or you have made deals, or you've gotten clients on a certain platform. That's amazing. Okay. And so have I. I've actually made 7 figures just on LinkedIn. And that's why I'm a huge fan of LinkedIn. But I would never rely on one platform because I know better. So that's the biggest truth. That's fact number 1. Okay. You do not own your following. So fact number 2 is the algorithm decides who to show stuff to. Yeah, even right now, I don't know, of course, content is posted at a certain time. And so when you post your content, you also have to take into account where your audience is, because if you post stuff at 1 a.m, by the time they wake up and they get the million emails and they scroll down, they might miss your email. Okay, that's true. But even if you post at the perfect time of the day, where you know that your audience is awake and they're probably active online, how many times have I missed people's posts? And I'm like, you know what? The algorithm just stopped showing you in my feed. Yikes. Even the people I love, what I would love, but it will never happen. I would love for social media platforms to allow you to bookmark and curate the people whose content you want to see, and to filter out better the stuff you don't want to see. But it will never happen because it's a pay to play thing. They want to promote certain things. What you can do to try to get people to see your content more, like I said, number 1 is post at the right time where your audience is awake and most active, right? You experiment with that. And there's also a lot of social media data available online that you can look into. What's the best time to post is a really popular question if you Google that. And it depends on the platform, right? So if someone's on Facebook in the middle of the day, that's a big red flag for me. What the heck? So, I would most rather post on LinkedIn in the middle of the day than on Facebook. So, use your common sense as well. Yeah, Bob, you just said you're searching for stuff that you want to see, right? So here's what you can do. You can follow the people who you like. So please, if you like my content, please go and follow me, okay? So it's not enough just to put a like underneath. That's good. But if you want to keep seeing my content, you have to follow me, okay? So that's number 1. The other thing you can do is you can unfollow people without unfriending them. So if you are like, you know what, I really like that person, or, I still want to stay in touch with them, I just don't want to see their content. Maybe it's too much. Some people are posting like, several times a day, and we get fatigued, right? I personally only post once a day. If I have something really important to say, I'll post 2 maximum. And I also don't post every day. But some people get really gung-ho. They think that that's going to increase their views, so they're posting 5 times a day. Listen, what's happened to me, I'm not going to judge what you do, but what happens to me is I get fatigued, and so I unfollow them, or you can even mute them or pause them. So that's another strategy you can use if you're Ivy. I'm on the phone. Shh, toddler. I have a toddler. Okay, guys. Okay. So I already said the 2 facts is you don't own the data online. You don't own your followers, and the algorithm is playing against you. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. Have you ever had that feeling the algorithm is out to get you? So I'm in a few chats, and I do see this once in a while where people say, Krista, I think that something has happened. I have been blacklisted. Have you heard of that on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on multiple platforms? Because suddenly your views go way down. Yeah. Doesn't feel good, does it? I mean, you've been popular, and all of a sudden your posts just plummet. And you're like, it's not you, it's the algorithm. So, and on the exact opposite end, the algorithm does manually favor certain types of people. So the algorithm's making a lot of decisions against you. So unless you're one of the golden children that the algorithm wants to promote, then you might just find yourself posting and posting great content and people love it, but the algorithm is not showing it. Yeah, or you could be put in jail. I mean, there's just, guys, it's a, we love it and we hate social media, don't we? Right? Okay. So the third reason why social media isn't driving your sales is because people don't have a good enough profile. So you go online, you post all this stuff, and you're just looking for views. You're thinking, I just want my post to be popular. Okay, but what that does is it attracts the wrong type of people. It attracts joy seekers. And these joy seekers are just sticking around to laugh at your jokes, to watch the viral video you posted, and then they leave. They don't care about you. So don't fall trap to posting viral posts to grow your following, because I see this happening all the time. And all it does is make people, not interested in all at your account. They don't even look at your account. They look at the content, which they see, as viral or popular. And then they just turn around and leave. No loyalty. You're not going to build a brand recognition. You're not going to be loyal by posting viral stuff, even if you get a lot of views. So sometimes people call me and they're like, Krista, I got a lot of views on this post. And I look at it and I said, and what happened after that? And their answer is, what do you mean? That was it. I'm celebrating. And I'm like, no, you should celebrate if people reached out to you, if people went to your website, if people hired you, if your bank account did ding, 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 ding. That's when you celebrate. Otherwise, you're just a consumer. You're just online here. This is your hobby. This is your free time. This is not a money-making activity. This is not a brand building activity. Okay. So if your profile isn't attracting the right people, then you can do all the social media you want, but nothing's going to happen, right? And the truth is that people get too reliant on social media because they don't know marketing. So then they think that this is the way to grow and this is what they're supposed to be doing. When really there's a lot more that you should be focusing on. Like I said, never put all your eggs in one basket, never become dependent. So there are 6 tools that I use in my marketing arsenal that are 6 main tools. I have much, much, much more, but these are the 6 that I think appeal to everyone I work with as a business coach. And I'm going to tell them to you because this is really something that goes, social media is just one of them, right? But yet, and it's not even the top priority. Yes, I'm serious. So here's what I want to tell you, the truth. The truth is that this is the number one weapon I have is email. Okay. So email, your list belongs to you. You will sell 10 times more than you will on social media. Why is email number one? Email is number one because it belongs to you. You control it completely. So you know more or less that these people are opening it, they see it. You even have data. I don't have data to know who my social media posts are being sent to. So I don't know, did you receive it? I have to physically reach out to, hello, Bob, it's me. Did you get my post today? Whereas my email, I can see it. I can see that you opened it. I can see you viewed it. I can see if an email bounced, that you didn't get it. And I can even resend to the non-opened ones. Isn't that lovely? Okay. And I can put a link in there for you to buy something and you click on it and I see that you bought it directly from that email. Oh, it's such a nice feeling to be in control. Yes, Deanna says having lots of good tools in your toolbox is ultra important. I love that. That's so true. And that's what I want you guys to know. So why does everyone overemphasize the importance of social media? Social media is number 3 on my list. So are you curious? What is number 2? Okay. So hold on. Ivy wants to say hi to you.
Hi.
Hi, internet. my VA is here. Okay, so number 2 is going to be your website. How many entrepreneurs do I work with who just use their website as some kind of digital tool? Go get a towel. Quick. A towel. She spilled my coffee. Look. I need my coffee. Get a towel, please. So number 2 is going to be a website. Can you get a towel for me? Please. Okay. So your website is not a static business card, a static brochure. You know, when I ask clients, so how many people do you have on your email list? There's often this kind of like, what email list? Or, oh yeah, I email them once a year and they feel very guilty, right? So we got to stop that. We need to put email in number 1, okay? Number 2 is your website. So your website only has one purpose, and the one purpose is to build your list. So your website should be driving traffic to sign up for stuff. How do we do that? By having good offers, free offers. I need more. Sorry, multitasking. Okay, so your website should really get people to sign up. We call those lead magnets. You've probably heard of these, or freebies. Or, you know, there could be all kinds of things that you offer that really get people to say, I want that, and they opt in. It could be a free masterclass, a webinar, a checklist, a challenge, a downloadable, a cheat sheet, a swipe file. I know about 20 different types of lead magnets that I teach my clients. You experiment and see which one works, and you have statistics, and every month you see which one converted the most, and then you may keep one, you may get rid of one. So your website is a living, breathing sales tool. Your email is a living, breathing sales tool. If you use both of those actively, just like you work out your body actively, hopefully, you will get sales. All right. So how does social media fit in? Social media fits in on place 3. So, and put that in the garbage. Go and get me more. I need more. So social media is where you go out and you drive people towards your website and towards your email list, in that order, by the way. So, we want people to find you on social media, but we want them to take action. We want them to follow you, subscribe, get on your emailing list, right? And that's what really makes a difference in your bottom line, in your money, in your bank account. Hold on one sec. What's wrong, honey? What happened? You fell down? How did you fall down? On the carpet? Oh, sweetheart, it's okay. Come on. Mommy said it's okay. Come here. Let's go. Oh, my poor Miss Ivy. Okay, come on. Let me tell everyone that you're okay. Come on. Here she is. Oh, Miss Ivy she tripped on the bad carpet in the living room. Okay. Ivy, you gotta stay with me because you're my assistant. Okay, do a good job. Okay. So social media, that's all social media is. So if you're getting likes and views, good for you. But if no one is sticking around and no one is taking action, then it's a hobby. Okay. And if that's happening, you probably aren't reaching the right audience. That's why I don't believe in gathering followers. I believe in selectively growing your audience, because I want people to actually care about what I have to say. So if I just went out and put a popular hashtag and tried to connect with anybody and everybody just to grow, they won't care about my message. They won't care. I'm looking to connect with people who are content creators and who are business owners. Those are my customer avatars. Those are my niche. Those are my people. All right. If I start talking about job seekers, I'm going to connect with the wrong people, and they're not going to be interested in this live. They're not going to be interested in my articles, my newsletter, my podcast. They're going to be like, I'm looking for a job. I don't want to hear about business ownership. So you see why you have to be very selective what you're doing. It's very, very important if you want to succeed online. So if you want to play the social media game, Start with your email and your website, and then use social media to drive traffic back to those things and measure if it's working. If you don't get signups, you don't book calls, you don't get sales, then you're not doing social media right. And remember, this is the assumption that you actually are on social media for business. If you're listening to this and you're like, I'm just here to look at cat videos, by all means, ignore this live. This is only for people who are actually trying to make money, or find a job if you're unemployed. But you actually want to attract attention in order to get something from social media. You're not here just for entertainment purposes. Okay, and there's more. So besides social media, there's 3 more tools that I haven't told you yet, but that are super important, because I'm trying to de-emphasize the importance of social media and put it into context of a bigger strategy. Okay. So we talked about email, we talked about website, we talked about social media. So let's move on to social selling. So if you go out and you drive a bunch of traffic towards your account and you get a bunch of people to watch this video, download your thing, they're loving your content, you're okay. But what about converting them into customers or getting them to take action? So you have to learn how to social sell with people. You have to actually also give back to the community. I like to say, be a giver, not a taker online. So we don't want to get pitches in our inbox. We want to build relationships on social. So use social selling as part of your strategy. And if you go out and generate a lot of interest, but you don't do social selling, you're going to miss out on half the potential that you would have if you would have a strategy combining the two. Lucky, come here. So then we've got PR. Ivy, what's wrong? Lucky's over here with mommy. She's afraid of the cat. It's a kitten. It's not evil. Lucky, come here, boy. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Come here. There he goes. Lucky, say hi. Lucky's online. Lucky. He's 4.5 months old, but he's huge. Are you huge? Huh? Lucky cat. Cat videos. Yeah, exactly. I could be a cat influencer. My cat has an Instagram account, so I could. But okay, back to this. So social selling systems and tools, super important. Also, are you measuring what's happening? Are you measuring all the stuff like your engagement, your conversion rates, your growth metrics? If you're just looking at purely social media popularity, that's not going to fill your bank account with dollars. Okay, we got much more to take into account to help you with selling, right? So then there's 2 more. PR. You have to have your reputation built. So how do you build PR? Like, there's a lot of free and paid options. So the very basic one is just to build a really good brand and gather testimonials, gather case studies, get some Google reviews, really just build up your reputation, maybe get on some podcasts. It doesn't cost you any money. You just have to put yourself out there and get in front of people who say, you know what, you'd be a great guest on my podcast. And there's your PR right there for a no budget PR. Write a book, publish a book. There's never been an easier way to write an ebook today. There's your PR right there. For me, a book is a PR tool, guys. It's not really a money-making tool today. I would say that 9 out of 10 times people write books for PR, not for, income, for the income. And the last one, and of course, paid options, which I'm not even going to go into here. You can definitely Google PR agent in your area. You'll find tons of agencies, tons of good and bad ones helping you to become known. It's a pay-to-play game. So if you want to get into the Forbes list, you're going to pay 6 figures to get in. You want to get published in Yahoo Finance, you're going to pay. So when you see people announce, congratulations, I'm so happy to get featured, they paid, okay? Because you don't just get into there by, your pretty face or you're so brilliant. Very, very, very exceptional. It's like 90% of the time you had to pay to get mentioned in any publication. Um, but you can write your own articles. You can do a lot of stuff to get the word out there about yourself. But the last one is probably my favorite, and that is video. So if you're scared to get on camera, there's plenty of people here on LinkedIn and on other platforms. Right now, I'm going live on YouTube as well. Come on, all of us started somewhere, and you have to. How I like to think about it, it's like getting on a bicycle. In the beginning, you fall down, but then you get better and better. So if you don't start, you're never going to have a chance to get better. Don't be afraid. Don't be a perfectionist. Just hit the record button. And so why is video such an important part of your strategy? Because people buy from those they know, like, and trust. So if you're not making video, number one, are you even real? I mean, we're in a world of fake profiles. And to be honest, if I see someone's face, I know for a fact they're real. I make a connection with them. It's getting harder because so much is happening online, and COVID didn't help that. So there's blessings and curses in this situation, right? Because blessings, it enabled a lot of people to buy online that they maybe wouldn't have bought before. So you can do a lot of the same things online that you used to do offline. But the curse is that we are losing a lot of personal connection with people. So video is so important. I mean, look at the explosion of Zoom, because we want to see each other. So please, please, please don't underestimate the power of video in your strategy. So I just covered 6 different tools that you should be considering. And I really just want to get it out of your head that social media is the above all and beyond all, because there's so much more that goes into it for you to be successful in becoming, attracting, nurturing, and converting the right people to give you the opportunities you're looking for, whether you're a business owner and you're trying to get them to buy from you, or you're a job seeker and you're trying to attract the right attention from recruiters. If you're just like out there 20 hours on social media, that's just not doing anything for you. You don't own it, you don't control it. And man, is it a beast, right? Think about it. Above you, underneath you, you've got other posts that you're competing with. On the sides, you've probably got ads and menus and all kinds of junk. This is not a place to put all your eggs in one basket. Okay. It's fickle, it's fast, and it is just one of many tools that you should be using. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about this and you want to know more about these tools that I mentioned, or you want to just talk to me more about your strategy, please reach out. I'm a business coach and I'm a veteran marketer, and I help small business owners, online service businesses, grow their businesses. So I'm all about getting you the money you deserve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, please subscribe to my channels. Please support me by subscribing, by liking, by commenting. And hey, I want to get to know you. So reach out to me directly. And I am going to drop in the comments a link to my mailing list, because ultimately I want to let you see my content. So if you sign up for my mailing list, you're going to get my content. I post every week, 1 article per week. And I try to give extra value to people who are on my mailing list. It was great seeing you. Thanks for sticking around, Bob. And I appreciate your support. And I really enjoyed doing this small, short live, despite my internet issues. I hope you guys can see me okay with my cellular data. And I'll see you around LinkedIn. And again, reach out anytime. Take care.